The rumors that have been flying around social media for the past 48 hours have finally been confirmed, and the reality is even bigger than what we anticipated. If you thought the sighting of American military hardware was just a conspiracy theory, it is time to wake up to the new reality on the ground. The Nigerian Defence Headquarters has officially broken its silence and confirmed that yes, United States military personnel are here, they are on the ground, and they did not come empty-handed. We are talking about a deployment of approximately 100 elite U.S. troops who have touched down at the Bauchi Airfield, and this changes the entire calculation for the security situation in northern Nigeria. The official confirmation came late yesterday, Monday, February 16, 2026, directly from the Director of Defense Information, Major General Samaila Oba. For days, people in Bauchi and surrounding states have been whispering about strange aircraft and foreign soldiers. But now, the military high command has laid it all out on the table. According to General Oba, this is not an invasion and it is not a secret occupation. It is a planned and deliberate deployment that follows a formal request by the federal government of Nigeria. Let that sink in. The Nigerian government specifically asked for this help. We are looking at a major shift in our foreign policy and defense strategy, moving away from just buying weapons to actually having the experts on the ground to show us how to use them effectively. The choice of Bauchi as the landing zone is strategic and very telling. The Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa International Airport is now hosting these 100 U.S. personnel, along with a significant amount of associated equipment. While the military did not specify exactly what this equipment is, security analysts believe we are looking at advanced surveillance drones, communication interceptors, and perhaps the kind of night vision technology that turns the dark forests where bandits hide into broad daylight. The Northeast has been the center of the heat for years, but by setting up in Bauchi, the US and Nigerian forces can project power across the Northeast and the North Central, effectively bridging the gap where terrorists often slip through. But here's the part that the Defense Headquarters wants you to understand clearly, likely to prevent any panic or backlash. Major General Oba emphasized repeatedly in his statement that these U.S. troops are technical specialists serving strictly in an advisory and training capacity. He stated categorically they are not combat forces. This means you won't see American soldiers kicking down doors in Sambisa Forest or engaging in firefights in Zamfara. Their job is to be the brains behind the brawn. They are here to train our boys, to share real-time intelligence, and to provide the technical support that makes our own airstrikes and ground operations more lethal. It's a partnership, not a takeover. All their activities, according to the statement, will be under the strict authority and control of the Nigerian government. This deployment comes at a very interesting time politically. We cannot ignore the elephant in the room. This move follows a period of tension where US President Donald Trump had some harsh words for Nigeria regarding the protection of religious communities. For the Nigerian government to turn around and formally request US military presence shows that the diplomatic ice has melted and that Abuja is prioritizing security over ego. The arrival of these troops signals that the Trump administration is ready to put boots on the ground, or at least trainers on the ground, to help stabilize West Africa, provided Nigeria plays ball. It's a high-stakes diplomatic game, and our security is the chip on the table. Now, I need you to pause for a second. This is a massive development that will shape the news for the rest of 2026. We are the only ones breaking down the why and the how of this deployment without the fluff. If you value this kind of in-depth analysis that respects your intelligence, please go ahead and smash that like button right now. It helps us push this video to more Nigerians who need to know the truth about who is in our country. And if you are not part of the family yet, click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You need to be notified when the first reports of their joint operations start coming in. The implications for the bandits and terrorists are terrifying. These criminals have thrived on the fact that the Nigerian military is overstretched and sometimes lacks the high-tech surveillance to track them through the vast bush. But with 100 US specialists whose sole job is intelligence sharing and technical support, the hiding spots are about to disappear. The US military brings with it access to satellite imagery and electronic warfare capabilities that are simply on another level. If the Nigerian army can now see every movement in the forest in real time, the days of kidnapping school children and vanishing into thin air are numbered. The technical capabilities General Oba mentioned are designed to improve our ability to deter terrorist threats, which is a polite way of saying we are going to stop them before they even start. We also have to look at the reaction from the Nigerian public. There has always been a bit of suspicion about foreign military presence. People remember what happened in Niger Republic and other Sahel nations. But the Defense Headquarters is assuring Nigerians of continued transparency. They are promising to keep us updated on what these 100 soldiers are doing. This transparency is crucial because rumors can be dangerous. By coming out and announcing it, the military is trying to control the narrative. They want us to see this as a partnership for our protection, not a violation of our sovereignty. It's also worth noting that this deployment includes a focus on vulnerable communities. This is a direct response to the criticism that the military arrives only after the damage is done. The training and intelligence support is aimed at prevention. Imagine a scenario where US intelligence picks up a gathering of bandits on a thermal camera and relays that info to a Nigerian Air Force strike team within minutes. That's the kind of synergy this deal is promising. It's about speed, precision, and saving lives. As these 100 US personnel settle into Bauchi, the eyes of the nation are on them. Will this be the game changer that finally ends the insurgency, or is it just another layer of complexity in a war that has lasted too long? Major General Samaila Oba and the Defense Headquarters seem confident that this is the right move. They are betting that American expertise combined with Nigerian bravery is the formula for victory. For the sake of every Nigerian living in fear, we hope they are right. We will be monitoring the Bauchi Airfield closely. We will be looking for signs of the joint training engagements that were promised, and most importantly, we will be watching the security situation to see if the arrival of these technical specialists actually leads to a drop in attacks. Stay tuned because this story is just beginning.